Hi, friends. So, welcome. It's Thursday night, which means it is time for Sponge and Stamp Social Hour, where we hang out, we craft together, and we create something fun. Very fun. So, anyway, welcome. I'm Tina Carini. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you from Byron, Georgia. So, well, I hope some people will jump on here. I'm sure everybody will. Hey, Carol, there we go. And how is your husband? You have been on my heart and in my prayers all week. Hope everything is going great there. So, let's see. Don't really have anything big to talk about yet. I'm sure some of you guys have seen some of the unboxing of the upcoming new catalog, the May through October, no, August, May through August catalog. So, as we've talked about, there is no longer going to be an annual catalog. It will come out, what, 3 times a year. And then we still have the online exclusives. So, there is going to be in May some new online exclusives, and oh my goodness, one of them you're going to absolutely love. I can't get my hands on it right now because I have not placed my order, my pre-order, and it's not available. It's already on back order. So I know it's going to be a popular thing, but as soon as it comes back in, I am getting it because even my husband went wild over that one. So he said that just brings back so much fun memories, and it does. And I've heard some demonstrators say that they probably will just get the paper and not the stamp sets because they don't make a lot of kids cards. But I'm here to tell you it is not just for kids, because all of us have a big kid inside us, right? So let me see, he's having some complications. Okay, I definitely will. Oh, I'm so glad you got that. So, let's see. And I'm glad you're here tonight. Let's see, what else can I ramble about for a few minutes to let some more people jump on here? I don't know. Oh, I went to go do the catalog mail order thingamajiggy, and I noticed that some of you out there haven't opted in, so it's not letting me send you a catalog. So, and I know that some of you don't come to the classes, some of you do, so the ones that don't come to the classes, that's my way of getting it to you. So if you wouldn't mind to take a few seconds to go onto your accounts and update them, make sure you opt in so that I can mail you this gorgeous catalog, because I promise you, Carol, I'm sure you've seen it online. Demonstrators can see it digitally online. Those who went to on stage already have a catalog in their hands, but it is by far, let me tell you, I think Stampin' Up! Did themselves out this time because it is awesome, and I really was kind of skeptical about it. I shouldn't have been, but I was, and it is awesome. I was telling my husband that I want everything that's in that catalog, and he said, well, we're gonna have to win the lottery for that one. So what's the chances of that, right? So anyway, yeah, so I know you guys are gonna love it. It is amazing. So many cute and beautiful things and new things, and wow, that's all I can just say is wow. Let's see here. Well, I wanted to announce the winners, but they're not on here, and I don't think one of them will be because she is on a cruise. So I don't really think she will be on here, and that is fine. I want her to enjoy her cruise, relax, and have a good time. Let's see here. We will be playing 2 games again. It'll be the same thing as last week, just the questions will be different. And then next week I will reveal the winners. So there's 2 chances to win one of the cards that we make tonight, and I think you're gonna really like them. They're cute, and since we're wrapping this catalog up, brought back one of our older things. Hey, Nelda, so glad you're here. One of our older punches, and new paper, or newer paper. Let's see. I think that is it. I am going to go ahead and announce the winners. And if you guys remember, last week we did our Happy Mail, which you can still place your online order in my store till, the dates are covered up. Oh, shoot. I think it's the 28th. The 28th, which would be Saturday. So, if you place an order in my online store for $45 or more before tax, shipping, rewards, and coupons, I will send you the make and takes for each one of these cards. So, this is one of these cards. These two people are going to win. So, the first game, and the question was, tell us your favorite game. And the winner was Lynette with Monopoly. So, if Lynette pops on here again, she will get to choose one of these cards for her. And the second winner was, tell us what your favorite candy is. And the winner there was Kim Elkins. And her favorite candy was the Lindor truffles. So that's that. Let me see. I think that is it. Let's go ahead. Are you guys ready to start crafting? How are you doing, Nelda? Hope you're doing fine. And let's see. So we only have 2 cards to do tonight. So I kept it simple. Last week we did 4. This week we're going to do 2. I'm going to be sending an email out with our thank you for congratulating Lynette just popped on. Hey Lynette, you are one of the winners from last week's live for game number 1 with Monopoly. So tell me which one of these cards you would like, and I will get it in the mail for you. So anyway, you know what? I was sitting here talking and you guys didn't even see them because it was still on me. So anyway, these are the 4 cards that we made last week. These will be the Happy Mail. So if you place your $45 or more before tax, shipping, rewards, and coupons, you will receive the make and takes for these 4 cards in mail for free. I will mail them to you. So Lynette, you're welcome. You pick which one you want. And then I think we are going to get crafting. Oh, wow. I am looking at Facebook here and on my phone because I can't see it on my computer. And boy, the cards look so bright, and they're not that bright. Oh, I can't wait until I'm able to get a different camera for the drop down because the color is so off. But it's inching in baby steps, right? But we're coming a long ways. Our YouTube channel is up to 505 subscribers now. I'm so excited about that. So if you are watching on YouTube, thank you so very much. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, Sponge and Stamp with Tina, I sure hope that you do. And it just helps me out so that more people can see what we do and have a good time with us. So you can't choose. I'll choose for you. I don't know if you want me to do that or not, but I'll choose for you. Okay, you guys. So one of these cards is an inspiration from a catalog from 2 years ago. I think this was a January through April catalog. And I keep all the catalogs. There we go. I keep all the catalogs from years past since I've been a demonstrator. And I absolutely love going through them because I look and see what's changed. And I look and see inspiration, because you get inspiration in here because there's tons and tons of card ideas to where you can just change up the stamp set, change up your sentiments, and you can make pretty cards. So this is a card here. I've been wanting to do this since my sister and I got in this room and kind of organized it somewhat. Well, we organized it a lot. She did an amazing job helping me. She did most of it. And I thought this would be such a cute card to do. We're going to do this. It's not going to be exactly like this, but this is our inspiration. I do have a sample card right here. I used Bubble Bath, and then I used the Floral Charm Designer Series paper. So I thought that this was so pretty, and isn't it pretty? I love it. So did I do an inside to this card? I did not. But anyway, so that's what we're going to do. So I have everything in my basket of what we're going to be using. This is the stamp set that we're using for the sentiment. I know a good thing when I see it, and I see lots of good things in you. And then we're bringing in the Paradise Garden Bundle. This is one of our newer bundles on the online exclusives. I absolutely love this bundle. I don't think I have anything that I don't love. But anyway, so we're using this because we're going to pull in this little flower and this little flower right here. And I think that's all we're using out of this. And then, of course, die cutting them. So, but I've already done that, so we don't need to do that. We're also going to do a little bonus card out of this one as well. And I already have all our stamps are blocked. I'm missing a die out of this. I am so sad. I have no idea where it went. And it's not even like it's a small die. That's what gets me, is it's one of the larger ones, but oh well. And it's not back here in this one. No, it's just got those. But this is an awesome standalone dies to have. So we're using those because what you're going to do is you're going to take your scraps, anything that's coordinating, and if you don't want it to coordinate it and you just want it to be really bright and cheerful and colorful, go right ahead. But you just take your scraps and you take your pieces of your dies, and you just cut out all kinds of different shapes and all the different patterns and colors that you want. You can even throw some regular cardstock in there if you want to. Really whatever you want to. And then the colors that we're using for the flowers is, we're not using that one right now, and we're not using that one right now, is, and I did forget one, Blackberry Bliss. Petunia Pop, Pretty Peacock, and Blackberry Bliss were the colors that I used. So glad I already stamped them and put them out because I missed that color. Here is our card pack here. Here are our blocks that we're going to be using for them. Actually not that one. That one goes to something else. Bonus one that we're going to be doing. So here it is. We have got our card base. This is thick white. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I've already folded it in half, and we're just going to put these together. I've already die cut all of these out, so I have all these different shapes. Oh, this one right here is from a different paper. It is from the Mixed Up Patterns. I just thought it would be really nice just to put some pink up there like so. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take all your pieces of different shapes and patterns, and this is for our sentiment. Here's our little flowers. I know I got 4, but I wasn't sure which color I wanted to use there. But I think we're going to go with petal pink. And you just figure out how you want to place them. I know I want these two right here. And then what we're going to do, and I know I'm probably going to put my larger one right here, like so. I'll probably bring this over just a little bit more like that. This one will probably come over. So you just kind of build it. And I wish that I would have brought over my press and seal saran wrap, because then I could have just pressed that down and lifted it up and glued it all in place. But instead I'm going to have to do some maneuvering. Then I'm going to take this one. I don't remember how I did this, but we're going to do just like that, I think. So you just play with it, and you have some great fun with it, and that's really all you got to do. And then this one, I really don't remember. I think I stuck this one. No, yeah, I think I did. I think I put a green one right here. I want this up more. I think this one's going to come across here. This one's going to come up here. No, this one we're going to put up here. This one we're going to put here. Something like this is what we're going to do. I don't remember exactly how I want to do this. Let's see here. So you just have fun with it, really. That's all you're going to do is just have some great fun working these around. I know I want that one there, and I think I want this one. Maybe I'm just going to do these just like this and just like that. There we go. I like that. I like the way that looks. So then we just got to glue all that down. So I'm going to take, I know, in the sentiment great. I love it too. I know a good thing when I see it. All right. Yeah, I really do wish I would have, okay. I know where I want those. So we're just going to take these out. This is a great side too. We're going to slide that one right up under here. Probably going to bring it down like over here. Yeah, maybe a little more over here. Like that. There we go. And then this one is going to go on here. And this is such a fun and easy way to use your scraps too. Really is. Oh, that went crooked. And I think it, oh good, it did not dry. There we go. And this one's a little crooked. Let's straighten that up. Alright, this and this. This one we know we want to slip underneath there. So we're going to slip this green one right up underneath there. I'm going to bring this over just a little bit. Right about there. This one's going to go just like that. Maybe up a little higher. So pretty. We're going to put that, I think we're going to put that right about there. And then this one is going to go right here. And then this one is going to go right here. Actually, I'm really thinking I want to put 2 of these on here. I know I gotta leave room for my flowers. Yeah, I think I like that. Well, this one should come over more, but it's already glued. Oh well. We'll move this one over just like that. There we go. Alright, I'm happy with that. And then this is going to get stamped and it's going to go right like that. Alright, so there we go. We've got an extra one here. So, oh, I didn't glue that. We glued it now. It's glued. Alright, there we are. We could glue those down better if you wanted to, and then you're going to figure out where you want your flowers. And I think I want one right there, right up here, and then this one right here. So there, we got our flowers. And I think I didn't pop them up on this card. I did a little bit because I doubled my glue dot, so it raises it up a little bit. But I am going to pop this up. But I think I'm going to leave these down, and I'm going to switch these. There we go. I like that better. There we go. Alright, I really like this one, but it kind of doesn't coordinate very well, so we'll put that one aside. This was for the stamping of the flowers, but you guys know how to do that. Let's see, we'll open this up. We'll do a petunia pop in the large, so you just stamp that and just pop that just like that. And then you take your dies and fit on there really nicely. They line up great, and then you run it through your cut machine. All right, whoops, I missed that. Okay, so we are going to take this down, and I am going to use Pretty and Peacock for our sentiment. I am going to hope that I can stamp this straight. Let me see here. Ooh. I don't know. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. We're going to go for it. That's not too bad. And that is going to go just like that. We're going to pop that up. We're going to glue our flowers down. We're going to put some embellishments maybe on here. Let's see here. What do I want to use? Pop these up. Here they are. We're going to pop this up. So what do you guys think? Isn't this a cute idea and great way to use your scraps? It's a great way. I'm just taking the backs off. And then we're going to just cover up that little hole right there. Just like that. This is going to come down here. I think I am going to pop these up. I think we're going to use our little mini dimensionals. If we don't like it, we don't like it, but I think it's going to be pretty. And we're just going to pop them up. Take off the backings. Oh, we're moving along just fine here, aren't we? That is going to go, I think I'm going to put that right there. And I think I'm going to put this one right here. Oh, I do like them popped up. And I think I had that one down there. That's okay. And this one is going to come probably right there. All right, let's see what kind of bling we have that we can put on here. And I think we're just going to use our wow, I'm being all noisy here. I think we're just going to use our basic rhinestones because I think it'll be great. All right, so we're just going to take our little thing. We're going to put those on there. I lost the cap to my Take Your Pick tool, so now my putty is wanting to dry up on me. So it's not as sticky as it should be. And there we go. So then we have an inside piece. I saw it somewhere. It is right here. And this piece here is 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 by 4. All right, I had to think about that for a second. And I'm trying to decide, do we want to stamp something on here? Oh, you know what we could do? We could use this and put that right there. Or we could cut it in half and maybe put 2 pieces there. I really think it would be great to utilize that, but I don't think I like that big of a piece. What do you guys think? Should we cut it in half? Maybe we should. Let's try it and see. Let's try it. Let's see here. I'm going to cut it this way in half. What's the size of this? This is, well, it's almost 2 inches. So let's cut it at 1 inch. Okay, stay in place. There we go. Oops. That was the scoring blade, and I didn't get it quite in half. So I may not like this. It's all right. We can put that right down here. And this piece, no, I don't like it. All right, we'll just leave it. You can stamp some flowers if you want to. We could do that. We could stamp a cluster of flowers. I need to clean this because we used it. So let's do a timid tiger right here, just like so. And then, you know what? I think we'll just leave that just like that. I kind of like that. And then your sentiment can go here, and it gives you room to sign it. There we go. All right, we'll get it. All right, so I want my seal so that I like to use my seal for the inside. I don't know why, but I just do. And I really don't need it because we have the white, but sometimes white on white looks really, really pretty. And you could layer it too if you wanted to with one of the colors that you're using on the outside. But I just think that looks so nice. So what do you guys think? You really can't see the layers, but I tell you, it does. See there, it does. It looks really pretty. Then we have our envelope. You can take some of the designer series paper scraps you have, or you can stamp something on there, or emboss it, dry emboss it. So there we go. That is that. What do you guys think? Then we have another one that we're going to do real quick, too, using the scraps from the scraps that I cut. Okay, so those are so pretty. All right, so here we go. So we're going to make a note card from my leftover cuts that I had right here. And I already cut my flowers. I used Cajun Craze. I stamped it off because I didn't want it so dark. And then I have a dark one. And then I have my Timid Tiger and my Petunia Pop. So we're going to do the same thing to this one. We are going to just line these up the way that we want. And I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. So we're just going to play around with it. I don't think that's supposed to go. No, it is. All right, like that. And then, you know what? I think I'm going to put one right here, one right here. This piece here can go maybe like that. Or, this is our sentiment piece, can go just like that. So we can do like that. Or we can take this out. We can move this up here and maybe put in another orange. Maybe we can do like this and like that and like that and put our sentiment. This can come up this way maybe like that. So you just play around with it until you find a way that you really like it. And I think I might be okay with this. This one's it's really hidden, so let's do that. I think I'm going to stick with this one. I think I'm going to raise this one up a little bit more. I think we're going to put this one something like that. Yep. I think I like that. What do you guys think? I think that looks good. All right, I hate that it looks so bright orange. It's not. Timid Tiger is a soft orange. It is not bright at all. All right, so we are going to put these two here. These two here. We're going to glue this one down. This side is really pretty too. We could have used that one. All right. And where did I have this? I think I had it like right here, I think. Oh, it's so hard sometimes. Flowers are a good choice. Yes, hey Melinda. Aw. I think I had this one over more, so we're gonna this one isn't gonna turn out just like we had it, and that's okay. It is okay. This is gonna come up here because whoever gets this card in the mail won't ever know the difference anyway, right? I really wanted to use this piece, but I don't know where to use it. Maybe I can use it right there. And then we need another orange, so we'll put this orange right here, like that. And then this is going to go here. I don't like that as much as we had it before. Oh well. Let's see. Maybe that can come up a little higher and then this can come like that. What do you guys think? We're going to go with that. All right. Because I already glued these suckers down. So they're down, and that's the way it's going to stay. And that's going to go just like that. All right, so let's glue this. There we go. All right, we still have some scraps, which I didn't have left over before, but that's all right. Okay, so now we're going to bring in this other little stamp here that came from the Right Words. This one says, "You're so kind," and that's going to go right there. And I think I'm just going to stamp that one. Let's do Petunia Pop on this. Petunia Pop, orange, all those colors are really pretty together. And we're going to flip this around, and I'm going to try to stamp this centered and straight, not too bad. And that's going to get popped up right there along with our flowers. Let me close this because we're done with that. And matter of fact, these are going to go back in here because I don't want to get everything all confused. I know one of those stamp sets I am, or not stamp sets, ink pads I am going to need for the next card. But we're going to play a game after we finish this card. And you guys be thinking about it. Write in the comments, game 1. And your question is, I have to look, bling or no bling? Game 1, bling or no bling? Okay. We are going to just pop that right there. And then we're going to put our flowers. I don't know, I think I kind of like the dark. And then we're going to put a poppy parade, not poppy parade. What you call that? Actually, I think I'm going to put this one right here and that one up there. Just like that. We're going to pop those up. So we need our little dimensionals, our mini ones. And we are going to put that on here. Oh, what was the question? Bling or no bling? I think I know what everybody's going to say. Bling or no bling? Now, where did I have these? I think I had this one up here. And then I had this one right here. So pretty. And then we're going to do our Petunia Pop right down here. Actually, I think I did have that up higher. Hopefully we can take that right off of there. Oops. There we go. Take our little glue eraser, takes that right off of there. We'll put another piece of another little mini dimensional on there. Bling, of course, Carol says. All right, you guys, bling or no bling? I know you want to answer this question. Come on, don't be shy, because you get to choose one of these cards that we make tonight if you get chosen. All right, flowers. Got those. Bling. Let's put some bling on this card. So we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to use these little tiny rhinestones. I think they look so pretty. You could color them too and add a little more color if you wanted, or you could use other types of embellishments as well. So there you go. That's that. Then you can, I'm just going to leave this one plain. It's a little note card. We have our little envelope here. You could decorate that too if you wanted to. So what do we got here? Let me see what everybody is saying. We've got bling, 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 of course. Aw, You love as you can see me work. Yeah, that makes me nervous because sometimes I make faces when, when I'm doing something or thinking. So I gotta try to remember not to do that. All right, you guys. Let's go for this one. This one has a little bit more measurements to it, has a little bit more stuff. So here we go. We're using the terrific toadstool. This time around, you guys, I'm just gonna put my glasses on, keep my hair out. It is really hot in here today. Either that, I'm having another one of those stinking hot flashes. It's probably what it is. So here's our little parts and our pieces in our envelope. So we've got a little bit here. We've got our card base, which is Cajun Craze, and again, it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. So we're going to go ahead and fold that. We're going to give that a nice little burnishing, or give it a crisp fold, is what I normally say. And then we have our layer, which is Lemon Lolly, and that is 5 1/4 by 4, and that's going to go right on top of our card base. So let's go ahead and do that. A mini tropical vacation. Oh yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Sure is. Except for, I don't know if it gets this hot in the tropics. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, I'm so glad, Carol, you love this card. I do too. It's so much fun. So we've got our inside layer here too. We're going to take this strip here. This strip is, I got it written down. It's 3/4 of an inch by 5 1/4. And it's going to go right on the side, just like so. So let's go ahead and glue that on. And then we can go ahead and put the inside of our card in there. You can stamp your sentiment if you want to on the inside, or you can just leave it blank to whenever you need it, or to write in it, whichever you choose. Okay, there we go. And then this is going to go on the inside. I'm going to just take some of this tape runner here. There we go. And we're going to slip this right in here. Did I tell you what size this is? This is 5 1/4 by 4. This was 3/4 of an inch by 5 1/4. And there's the inside. Then our designer series paper is 5 by 3 3/4, or 3/4. And that side pretty too. And this is the cute as a bug designer series paper that I absolutely am 100% in love with. But I can tell you that there is a new designer series paper coming out that I am absolutely in love with myself and can't wait to get my hands on it. So I just lined that up, tried to give an even border around there. Then we have this piece here. This is going to be our flag. It's 2 inches by about 3 1/2. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to mark this. It's 2 inches, so I'm going to do a little tiny mark. This helps me to kind of get my flag centered. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to take a pair of scissors, which I wished I had a longer pair over here, but I don't. I don't know what happened to them. And I am going to just cut up right here at this line. Kind of cut as straight as I can. As far up as you want your flag to be. And then I am just going to cut at an angle to where it ends. I might have to put my glasses on to see that. There we go. And then I'm going to do it over here on this side too, just the same thing. Just to there. There we go. Well, looks looks like it has a little perforated. You know how sometimes when you get those perforated things and you get a little thingamajiggy on there? Okay, so we got that. So now this piece right here is for our stamping. This is going to go on top up here. And this piece is, I didn't write this piece down. This piece is 1, 2, 3/8 by 2 inches. And it's going to go right here. This is for our envelope. This is 2 inches by, oh, what is it? 2 inches by, did I write it on the back? No, I did not. Oh, 2 inches by 5 3/4. That's what that is. And then we got a little tiny bow made out of the Crumb Cake Baker's Twine Essential Pack. And, okay, so these we don't need, so these we can put up. And we need these 3 inks, so we're using Basic Beige, Mossy Meadow, and Cajun Craze. I have Dark Old Olive because I don't have Mossy Meadow marker. And I don't think Stampin' Up! Has one, actually. And then we have our little pieces to make our terrific toadstool. We have our toadstool punch here. And let's see, we're going to ink our toadstool stem in Basic Beige. Trying to see how it goes in that punch, and I'm just going to do it probably right here. No, right here. Okay, so that's going to, oh, this didn't get cleaned. Uh-oh. Ha! And it just came off too. Well, that's clever. We could just keep that. I'm just going to flip that. And then we're going to stamp that right there, just like that. Oh, it did it again. Huh, we're just going to keep it. And then we are going to, I don't know why I did that because it stamped right there. It didn't. I am so happy for the new stamp pads because I struggle with the newer ones. The older ones I don't struggle with so much. I didn't need that one right now. I need the Cajun Craze. I'm going to ink up our top of our toadstool. I'm going to move this aside because I'm done with it. We're going to come in here. Hopefully I lined all this up. Oh shoot, you know what? I should have, we're going to punch that last. Let me cut this off. Like so. We're going to bring this in and we're going to line this up the best that we can. There we go. What I could do, I wonder if I could do this. Where is this? Let's try it. I know I cleaned this off, but it is not acting very well. Let me see here. It's not wanting to. I'm just using my chamois and kind of rubbing that some, seeing if I can, we're going to see if we can just get that on there. I think we did. Okay, there we go. All right. So there is our, I'm going to close this because I know I'm going to throw something in there. We're going to put this together. So it's going to go just like that. So let me put a little bit of glue on here. I don't need a lot. Just a teeny little dot is all we need. Well, come on. That was a little much. All right, and that is going to go right here like so. We're going to let that dry. We don't need this piece anymore or this, so let's get rid of that. Then we're going to bring this over here, and I'm going to bring this back in. It should be dry. Doesn't take too long. And I'm going to figure out right where I want this. This is going to go here. I know I want room for my sentiment, so let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment so that we have that. I'm going to stamp that in Old Olive. And this is just a little thank you, and it is in the stamp set. Hopefully I can do this straight. There we go. That's that. And, I need this out. And I need the basic beige out too. And where are they? Here they are. I'm going to clean this one off because I don't trust it. Alright, so now we have that. I'm going to put this is going to come up here. This is going to go probably about like that. I just want enough room to stamp my toadstool. So our toadstool is going to go down here a little bit, just like that. And then we're going to do 2 more over here, like so. Then we need our caps, and our caps are going to be in the Old Olive, or Mossy Meadow, I mean. So where are my caps? Do you see my fingers? I'm thinking. I know that I blocked the cap, didn't I? Maybe I did not. I blocked it. Oh, here it is. It's on this little tiny block right here. We're going to bring in the Mossy Meadow, where we're going to keep it out. And then we're going to stamp. I'm going to move this. We're going to stamp that right there. We're going to stamp another one right there. And another one right there. Just like that. Okay, so we are done with this, and then this is where our little Stampin' Blend marker is going to come into play, and we are just going to do some little lines just to give it a little something something. We're going to bring this back in because we're going to glue this down here, and this is such a cute card. I absolutely love it. Oops. Try to get that on there straight. I know I got ink on my fingers too, so I'm nervous that I'm going to get it all over our card. We're going to pop this guy up, so let's bring in those dimensionals again. So we're going to put, I think I'm going to cut, I think I have one that's cut. I do. Yay! We're going to put a cut one down here. I just cut one of those mini dimensionals. And then we're going to put a regular size dimensional right there. We're going to take this off. I think I need a sip of my drink. Hey, you guys, take a sip of your drink. All right, we're going to put this one just like that. I'm going to come back in with my marker now that I know where this guy is. And we're just going to do just like that. Isn't that cute? Ah, I love it. Let me hold it up for you so you can see that little grass is so stinking cute. All right, this is trash. All right, we don't need those, and yes, we do need these. Okay, so now what we got to do is we've got to bring in our glue dots. I'm just trying to roll that up into a ball, and then I'm going to stick the center of my bow right on there, and we are going to put a little bow on this. Did it flip over on me? By George. Alright, come on. I'm going to stick that right there. You can trim your little tails if you want to, but I am okay with that. That glue dot is not wanting to stay underneath there. And I do not want this card to get stuck to my envelope when the recipient pulls it out. I'm not really liking that. Let me see if I can. Fix that a little bit. All right, there we go. All right, and I think I am gonna trim these guys up, bringing in my ribbon scissors, although my ribbon scissors have lost their sharpness. All right, there we go, so cute. And then we're gonna pop this up. We're gonna put some dimensionals on here, just like that. I'm gonna pull these off. And then we're gonna stick this right about here. Just like that. There we go, you guys. Isn't that such a cute card? All right. And I think that could be guy or girl, really. All right, so one last thing we're gonna do is we are going to put some adhesive. You know what? No, I wanna be able to move it. So I'm gonna use my liquid glue on here. We're gonna take this piece right here and we are gonna put it on here, right up to, this piece isn't quite long enough, but it's close enough. So you'll want your piece probably to be just a tad bit longer than this one is, but it works. We're gonna get that on there. We're gonna take our paper snips and we are just gonna trim around. Just follow the envelope. Ooh, I might need to put my glasses on. I'm seeing double. So I'm probably cutting into my envelope, but it's okay, right? Okay. And then we're just gonna trim around that. And there we go. So there is our card with our coordinating envelope. So what do you guys think? It is time for the second game, the last game. This is game 2, and this is fried fish, baked fish, or no fish. I just thought we'd do something kooky and fun. All right, we're gonna bring these cards right back in here that we did. Here we go. Pick up a little bit. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Oh, I'm glad you guys like it. I love it. I think it's absolutely adorable. I don't need these. Put those in there. Those in there. All right, you guys. We are right at 8:24. That's pretty good timing, right? So I want to thank you guys so much for joining me and hanging out with me and getting crafty with me. And thank you so much for sending the smiles and the hugs one card at a time. I know that it does bring smiles to people when they receive one of your handmade cards. Thank you so much. Fried, but not frequently, okay? All right, you guys, you have to answer this so I can put you in the second drawing so you can choose next week which card you're going to want to choose. We'll have 2 winners. So it is fried fish, baked fish, or no fish. Okay. Again, thank you so very much. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you again very much. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And you guys, What was the second question? The second question is, okay, there you go. All right. I will see you guys same time, same place next week. Bye.